Located deep in the eastern Amazon jungle basin of Peru, along the banks of the River Ucayali, is the city of Pucallpa. Pucallpa, or Red Earth in tribal vernacular, is an important distribution center for goods and services along the broad brown River Ucayali, which is a major tributary of the Great Amazon River.
Went to the port of Pucallpa, got in an outboard motorboat, a speedboat, and we flew up the Ucayali River, seeing the jungle on the side.
Tom Wiest is an evangelical missionary from Southern California who works among the unreached tribal groups in the Amazon region of Peru. Tom and his family have faithfully served the area for almost 20 years, supporting the spread of the gospel of Christ among the unreached tribal groups. Taking a small assembly of supporters from Carlsbad, California to visit a native Shipibo-Conibo village, the group uses one of the many small vessels which occupy the Pucallpa waterfront to make the 2-hour journey up the Rio Ucayali to the village of Nuevo Paraiso, located further up a small tributary off the big river. Along the journey, a short stop was made beside the riverbank at a small native village which caters to passing river traffic. Food and rest was offered by the inhabitants to the travelers during the quick stop.
And we came into a village called Nuevo Paraiso. And to get there, we had to go through this little canal that there was all kinds of debris, and it was a fun trip. But we finally got to the village, and it was awesome. The people received us with open arms. They had cooked this awesome fish meal for us.
Numbering about 20,000 inhabitants, the Shipibo-Conibo, an indigenous people group, find themselves both identified with traditional ways and the benefits of modern culture, and are scattered along the Ucayali River in the Amazon rainforest of Peru. Many have moved closer to urban districts to take advantage of educational and health benefits and to look for different sources of income. The Shipibo make beautiful handcrafted items which they sell at local markets.
We went to a tribe called the Shipibo tribe. The Shipibo are probably the most reached tribe in the Amazon of Peru. They have solid believers, solid leaders. They have churches that function. And so our passion is to come alongside them and try to build them up to where they develop a passion for mission and God's heart for the nations, the peoples around them.
Missionaries such as the Wiest family continue to explore ways to contact the unreached people groups. One option which Tom relies on is the training of local believers to travel into remote areas to contact isolated villages to share the gospel.
One of the guys that was at the village that we went to, his name is Alfredo. I've been meeting with him for about 2 years, and he's been sharing with me his vision to form a tribal Bible institute. They actually gone through a few cycles of students, but they're still at a really small level. But what's so exciting about their vision is that they have this huge area of land that they want to produce cocoa beans on that land and sell those cocoa beans to run the Bible Institute. And so this is a self-sustaining model that we want to see in the future. And so we're really excited about it and the possibilities there.
More than 400 people groups, roughly 26 million people, live in the Amazon River Basin. Of that number, 270 people groups are less than 2% evangelical, with no missionaries living among them. About 85 of the people groups survive completely isolated deep in the jungle. The Shipibo-Conibo people were originally contacted by Franciscan missionaries in the 17th century, and they have been open to other mission groups over the years. However, the government prohibits missionaries from having access to some of the unreached groups. Some of these groups live in areas considered too dangerous for outsiders. These dangers include guerrilla fighters, narco-traffickers, hostile tribes, and difficult means of transportation into the remote areas. After visiting the Shipibo village of Nuevo Paraiso and experiencing the warm welcome of the local people, Tom and the group head back down the river to Pucallpa. Seeing and hearing the future plans of the church leaders gave the North American group new incentives and ideas for future collaboration with the church in Nuevo Paraiso.